Good evening. Okay, first of all, thank you very much for giving me permission and your time to do an interview. This interview is my midterm test for my intermediate speaking. And before we continue, I will introduce myself. My name is Maria Valensia. You can call me Valen. I am student semester 2 from English Language and Culture Department study at Pignatelli Triputra University. And before we continue, I think we have to know our guest, our speaker today. And let you introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you, Fallen. My name is Agaton. I come from Sweden and I'm 21 years old.
Okay. And what's your first impression when you arrived in Indonesia?
I landed in Jakarta, so my first impression was that it was very crowded. There was a lot of people and a lot of things going on. And to compare this to my home country, Sweden, it's very, very different. So yeah, my first impression was chaos.
Okay, chaos. Do you see the difference of lifestyle in Indonesia and Sweden?
Yeah, I would say that in Sweden we are very much independent. One thing that I notice here in Indonesia is that people like to talk to each other, whether you know each other or not. And in Sweden, we're more reserved and we don't really communicate too much unless we have a reason to.
I heard that in there is so many people in your age is make their own decision without their family, right?
Yeah, we move out from our family or our parents' house maybe when we're 18. This is very normal in Sweden. It's not the same in Indonesia, I guess.
Yes. And I want to know, of course you have a goal, of course you have a something that you want to achieve, and what are your short-term and long-term career goals?
Wow, that's a really, really big question. Short term, I would say right now I'm traveling. I've been traveling for some time, and for short term, I would just say to find a job to keep sustaining my lifestyle to travel, and this would be for me to go in Australia and make money. But for long term, I would like to come back to my home country, and I would love to create a business and try to make it successful, like something I could really enjoy doing. I think it's important for me to keep experimenting, keep doing new things, so I can feel happy about myself, keep life exciting.
With a business, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you, why you want to create a business? Why you don't want to join with people, work with them?
I want to build a business because I have a business idea that I've been thinking about for some time, and I really believe that the things you would regret in life are the things you don't do. Um, so really, this is just for myself to uh, dip my toes in the water, like make sure that I try it, and that way I can have an opinion about it. If I wasn't interested in building a business, I would probably focus on education, maybe going to university and study psychology or something different. But right now, this is my goal, and I want to try this before I move on.
If you don't create a business, you want to study at college. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the last question? Like, what is the best advice for people who want to try to get their goals?
Wow. Um, I think the best advice to someone who wants to reach their goals is that you just have to do it. Like the easiest things to get stuck in is that you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about starting. You're thinking about what's gonna happen, like in the future. Like you have to realize that all you have is the present moment. All you have is right now, and if you don't do anything about it, sooner or later you will realize, or you will live your whole life and realize that, wow, I didn't do anything I wanted with my life. So the advice is just do it. Don't be afraid. Don't think about the million things that could happen down the road. Like focus on the present moment.
Wow. Oh my god. I like it. That's a good. The best advice for people that hear this. And yeah, like what you say, we have to enjoy what is our moment right now, and like just do it. Everything what you want to do. Don't hurt anybody. Maybe sometimes won't let you down, or like just judge you. And yes, that's awesome. And thank you very much for your participation. I'm really glad to meet you and have an interview with you, Agaton. And hopefully your advice, it really give support for people who want to achieve their goals.
Okay, thank you so much, Fallen, to invite me to this interview.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, in this self-evaluation, I want to talk about three things. First is I want to evaluate my own English. First is my pronunciation. I miss pronunciation in a few of words. For example, in impression, advice, and study. And then for my fluency and my accuracy, I think I'm good enough, but I have to still keep improving every single day. And for my grammar, I know I'm still make a wrong mistake, but I want to learn from my mistakes. And secondly, I want to talk about my topics. Why I choose life and career. It's because for me it's matter. When we're talking about life and career, it will help us to push us more. Really, when we want to achieve our goals, and when we can learn from other opinion, it really make us to be more growth-minded. And then the last things I want to talking about is a clear plan for me what I want to do to keep improve my speaking skills before my final exam. I want to still keep practice my English with myself, with my friends, with my lecturer, or with technology. For example, like AI. It will help us more if we use it with wisely. So that's all from me. Thank you very much. Bye. Mwah.